What's going on, good people? Welcome back to my channel. All right, so I wanted to take some time and address this whole Kyrie Irving return to NBA. So recently, he just played his first game yesterday against the Indiana Pacers, and for a guy who has been playing for about 8 months, he looked extremely good. But that's not the whole point of this video. My point of this video is, it seems as though the media, and when I say the media, I'm talking most of these guys like the Nick Wrights and Shannon Sharps and Skip Baylesses, the ones with all these morning shows where they come out with these outlandish takes just to kind of get our people talking and generate ratings for their stations, etc. I remember just a few months ago, they were crushing Kyrie in the media, calling him selfish and, ignorant and uninformed, and, he can't believe he won't take the vaccine, and just ridiculing this guy, thinking that they have a say in what he does with his body and, what medical decisions he decides to take. Like these clowns, like none of them are doctors or anybody that Kyrie would go to for advice on these things, and they all chimed in with their opinions on what he should be doing and should not be doing, and calling him every other name under the sun, because at that time the narrative was to make him look like the bad guy, because the NBA had strict mandates where they really didn't want people showing up unvaccinated. And obviously in the state of New York, if you're not vaccinated, you can't participate in sporting events. All right, so considering that he plays for the Brooklyn Nets, he wasn't able to play in the Brooklyn Nets home games, and he wanted to play in the away games, which everybody scoffed at and his team rejected. Now you fast forward a few months later, when then they see that the league is still very tough. Milwaukee looks formidable still. The Chicago Bulls came out of nowhere and looked really good. Golden State has found the fountain of youth and look great again. So they see that there's going to be a hard road to get there without Kyrie, and all of a sudden now it's okay. They're on board with him coming to play part-time, playing the away games. But when he brought up that idea at the beginning of the season, it was no chance in hell was basically the answer that was given. And now that they need him, they've kind of step back from that step down from that podium, and are all okay with him coming back to play part-time now. I guess he's no longer a danger to his team. He still is unvaccinated, so I don't understand why they're allowing him to come back now, but that's a whole other conversation. I don't think they should have kept him out in the first place, because we all know, vaccinated, not vaccinated, you can get the virus just the same way. But that's not what this is about. I'm not going to get into that right now. The whole thing that I want to get into really is that these media guys are essentially employees of these leagues, because these leagues have lucrative deals with various networks. So the networks cannot come out against them, because they need the leagues. They basically need each other. So they're basically paid to make the league look great and boost the league, boost certain players, whatever players the league wants them to push. And if there's a certain player that the league doesn't want to be pushed, then they'll crush them, and we see it over and over again. And oftentimes it happens to Kyrie Irving, but all of a sudden, now that they need Kyrie, everybody's singing his praise. Oh, look how great he looked. He's been off for 8 months. He hasn't missed a beat. But a couple of months ago was a witch hunt against the guy. So anyway, that's just my take. I know that these guys, they basically are, they're all kind of puppets, man. They're all reading from prompters anyway, and they just say what is expected of them. I don't believe half of them. I don't think half of them believe some of the things that they say, but they have to say it anyway, because they expect that paycheck to come at the end of the month. So that's my take. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.